I am going to the small town of Bartlett, kind of almost like a ghost town. This is where I own a building where I store the goods for my business. I am a vintage anvil, blacksmith anvil dealer. I import them from Europe. I sell them all around the US. So got to a stopping point with the timber frame model. Now I need to make some money. If you are a creative person or an artist or in that field at all, you will understand the challenges around making money. This is next door to me. It's the old historic bank. It's been turned into an Airbnb, but I never see anybody there. Look at this window. It's like something from a cathedral or a church. And look, you go up. It's awesome, man. Awesome. A lot of these buildings are just empty. Just completely empty. That's the old firehouse back there in the back. This place doesn't have a roof. It's for sale, actually. Look at that. Unreal. I love it. All over the place, there's just really cool embellishments to the wood, the stone, the brick. Like that. I forget what those are called. There's a name for them. Cigar. Look at that. Look at that. That's unbelievable. That's the original mural. A lot of the interior walls of these places were at one time an exterior wall, and then when they build on the next building, they just turn that exterior wall into an interior wall of the next building. So a lot of these interior walls have these murals and signs painted on them because at one time they were advertisements on the outside of the building, but now they're on the inside. The main things I do here at this building are I store the anvils here, not just anvils, but other tools like fly presses, wedge blocks, large vices, things like that. I bring them, essentially I buy them over in Europe, France, Italy, Germany, Austria. Have them shipped via sea freight to the port of Houston, and then from Houston I have the cargo trucked here to Bartlett, and got a forklift, so I unload the trucks, put the pallets loaded up with stuff in the warehouse part, and then essentially I just realized that this isn't like a very cool background, so I want to show you something I have here that I just got in as a better background to talk. Let's see if I can do this correctly. This here, yeah. This is the largest English fly press I know. This thing is 2,500 pounds, so it's 1.25 tons. I think this is a better background for what I'm doing here. I want to show you guys the process I go through to get an anvil off a pallet and clean it up and get it pretty and get it ready to take some photographs of. made by hand, probably 1880 to 1915, somewhere in that area. It is a hornless Bavarian pattern anvil. And all these pieces, like this heel, or end and end, this chest, this central pillar, and then these stepped feet pieces, these all would have been made separately. They would have been forged separately. And then everything would have been forged welded together. It's a remarkable piece of craftsmanship. Nobody makes stuff like this anymore. They just cast, using molds, they cast a steel of questionable quality, anvils. But this is the gold standard. It is a fully forged German blacksmithing anvil. Smaller size, this is probably like, I don't know, 80 to 90 pounds. Beautiful, beautiful anvil. There she is in all her glory. These are what's known as church windows. These little depressions here. Central column, a chest or a brow. Some people will call it a brow. Stepped feet. This is very Bavarian. This is very much a Bavarian style here, especially with these, the big step, the big foot, and then the smaller one. And again, all these pieces were forged separately. And then everything was forged welded together, like putting together pieces of Play-Doh. It's pretty much a lost art. Or if it were to be done now, it would be so expensive, it would be cost prohibitive.